Hi guys, I'm not doing any readings just yet until 12 o'clock like I promised. At this moment, I'm just going to talk about astrology. I will log out again and I will be back in an hour to do in-depth reading. So I haven't set anything, any gifts. I just need to talk about the astrological placements during this time frame. So no readings right now. I will be back at 12 in an hour. I will log out and log in again to do the readings. But for now, I need to talk about astrology and what the hell is going on. I need to tell you what's happening, guys. It's quite intense, but I just need everybody to know what is going on. Yes, I know I broke it by accident. I need to get rid of it. Right. No. Have I set? I haven't set anything, have I? I probably have. All right. So again, let me just check. Sorry, give me 1 second. Right. I hope everyone's doing okay. If my moderator, hey mama, if you can just pin up no readings until 12, that would be great. And just keep pinning it up, because just put no readings for an hour. Astrology, because I'm not doing any readings right now. I did say that I'm coming on at 12 p.m. UK time, which is in an hour from now, 55 minutes from now, and then I will do some readings. But for now, I'm only talking about astrology, guys. So after I've done with the astrology, I will again log on and I will do readings, okay? But for now, I need to let everybody know what's going on and how intense and heavy the energies are. Sometimes I really don't know why I bother doing astrology, because I just feel like it's just, it's all just lessons for all of us. It's really intense. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, you just actually want to jump off the cliff. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of those intense energies. Thank you, mama. So, get a pen and paper. Probably not. Don't have to if you don't want to. Just letting you know the dates and what the hell's going on. It is so intense right now, guys. And I'm gonna highlight everything for you, okay? And I will be reposting this live on my YouTube, so you can watch it again later on. You probably don't wanna. Don't blame you at all. So, okay. No readings until 12. 55 minutes. I will log on again and do readings. But for now, I need to come on early because I need to tell you about what's going on astrologically. And it is just not that good. Okay, it's not. Please also know, I feel it. I'm off. Yes, I can imagine. I'm feeling it too. Stylist. I'm with you, honey. It's off. It's intense. It's off. So. I'm going to burn some sage because I feel like we need it. We need it. So remember, guys, no reading yet. I will log on again in 55 minutes. Let me just cleanse this space because I need it. I need to cleanse this space. So I just want to say a big thank you to Kelle. Why I couldn't do this without you. I love you so much. Also, I wanted to let you know, guys, that when I do astrology, I do Vedic astrology. I just feel it's more accurate than Western astrology. Each to their own. I just feel every time I look at Vedic astrology or Western astrology, somehow the Vedic astrology just seems to fit into what the hell is going on and what I'm feeling. And that's the reason why I do it that way. So let's start. So remember, on the 14th, we've got like all of these eclipses going on, right? So I did a live about 3 or 4 days ago. I don't even remember. I don't really know what date it is today either. I forget. But there was this really intense eclipse. So eclipses bring karma and it brings certain situations. It makes you wake up, makes you look at yourself. It makes you evolve and grow. It's crazy. Give me all the astrology. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. So on the 14th, we were between two eclipses. So we had one on the 14th of October, and then we've got another one on the 28th of October. And eclipses bring really intense energy. It's a really, really intense energy. It's so potent. And during this time frame, the weather is going to change. There's going to be floods and fires. Everything that is quite in the physical plane seem quite tumultuous. So it's like, I'm talking astrology, Samia. So when I talk about astrology doesn't really care about the religious aspect of who you are. It doesn't care about your color, your creed. Astrologically, when the planets outside of the universe are moving in certain directions, it affects our physical, mental body, spiritual body, but everything is always for enlightenment. That's the thing that we all have to remember. Everything that we're feeling, everything that we're going through, everything that's taking place is all about finding who you are and what your purpose is here in the world. And that's why it's so fucking intense. And sometimes, yes, we do want to walk off the cliff, but it is here for a reason. And we all chose to come in during this time frame. So there are so many things that I can cover right now. There's so many things I could talk about right now to get you guys to say, you know what, this is not happening to me, it's happening for me. It's for self-evolution and it's for self-growth. We've all come into the physical world as a soul body, into a physical body, to have the human experience, right? And the reason for this is because when you're up in heaven, which we all are, we all come from heaven, whether you believe in it or not, I couldn't give a crap. We all come from heaven. We look down here on the physical plane and we're like, oh, that's interesting. I want to know what it feels like to experience this, that, the other. All the good stuff and all the bad stuff. Here in the physical world is where you can experience every emotion all together. You can you experience sanity, insanity, love and hate, and every emotion that the human vessel has to carry. Only you can experience that here. When you're in heaven, you don't experience it. Because there is pure love, it's pure joy, it's pure light. It's like you look at those people down here on earth and you're like, I wonder what it feels like to go through that, to lose a child, to not be with somebody, to look a certain way, to be a certain way, to have these flaws, to not have these flaws. Everything goes down here, as you know. Everything goes down here. You're literally plugged into the matrix. Okay, so the matrix this is what we're in. Now, how would you know that you're plugged into the matrix? Couple of things. Deja vu. Thank you, Michelle. I didn't want to put anything big because I just wanted to talk at this moment. So it's like, how do you know you're plugged into the matrix? I know half of you have had deja vu, right? Deja vu is, I swear I've done this before. The thing about deja vu is your soul, when you are with your crew on the other side, when you're in heaven, you have your souls, you have your soul tribe, you have your guides, your angels, your loved ones, you have all the things that you believe in. Make a wish, guys. It's 11:11. 1 second. Make a wish until 11:12. Make a wish, guys. Sorry, guys. Make a wish. Okay, I did it. Right. Where was I? So you've come into this time frame. You chose to come into this time frame. You chose, if you could wrap your head for 1 second, that, you know how we always say, well, I didn't pick my family, I didn't want to come here, I didn't want to come onto this earth, I didn't choose you as my parent, blah, 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 blah. The truth of the matter is we chose everything that we want to experience. We are literally plugged into the matrix. I was talking about the matrix. How do you know you're plugged into the matrix? Deja vu. When it's like you're with your souls on the other side, you have a blueprint. Has anyone seen that film, The Adjustment Bureau? Anyone see that with Matt Damon and, I can't remember what her name is, Matt Damon, and it's called The Adjustment Bureau, and then they open up this book and then there's like a soul blueprint. It's like a blueprint and a map of their lives and where they go and who they interconnect with, and it's that sort of energy. So we have a blueprint in our lives about roadblocks, people that we're going to meet, those souls that we have a soul contract with, that will teach us certain things, whether it's good or bad, whether you deem it as good or bad. It's like we cross paths with souls that we interact with in our lives, past lives, and we choose. I would say to somebody, oh, could you turn up, could you show up for me and be an asshole in 2022, be the asshole in my life, I want you to do this, that, the other. Are you sure you want me? Yes, I do, because I want to balance out some sort of karmic energy. I want to cleanse out my energy for the next life, or I just want to cleanse out my karma. So show up for me being the asshole, show up for me being a loving character in my life. So I always thank the people that come into my life, whether I deem them as good or bad. Thank you for showing up for me, because you and I had a soul contract, and you are exactly where you needed to be because I asked you to be in my life. So that's the way that life works. I believe in reincarnation 100%. The other thing is how you know you're plugged into the matrix. You could be born in a certain country and then you go and visit another country and you're like, why do I know my way around? Another way that you know that you've had many, many lives is you could meet a perfect stranger, but yet there's some sort of soul connection, some sort of soul familiarity. It's like we are all old souls walking on earth. Some of us are brand new. I could tell those by the auras. But what I'm saying is that we all had past lives. We're all here to balance out karma. We're all here to cleanse, clear, and release karma. Now, the main thing about being here on the physical plane, and I'm still learning this, guys. Please, I'm still human. I know I'm a soul having a human experience, but please note that Annalisa is still. I still get impatient. I still get pissed off. I still get irritated. I still I do everything that you guys do, okay? I'm the same and I'm still learning, but I pull it back. So anytime I'm in that negative state of mind, I go, not today. You're not doing it today, Anna. Pull your shit back and go, you're not doing it today. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, I guarantee your whole day is going to be shit. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you pull your energy back and go, not today, today's going to be a good day, today was a good day, claim it in the now, then things will start to go smoother. And talk to the universe, whether be it in your head or through your mouth. Talk to the universe, because the universe is going to give you what you're asking for. If you don't believe that you are worthy, then you'll always be feeling stuck in a certain timeline. You don't want to do that. And I've read for thousands of people, and people always say to me, why does this keep happening to me? It's the same thing. It's like I never attract the same different fucking things. I attract the same thing. And the answer is so simple. Well, have you learned from those experiences? Have you changed yourself so you don't have to attract these experiences? Do you understand that things will keep coming back to you until you learn? The only difference is it's going to be the same circumstances, the same sort of situation. It's just going to be with different people, a different relationship, a different connection. But you keep asking me, why does this keep happening to me? It's because you ain't learned the lesson. And usually, unfortunately for you and I, the lesson is that we have to learn to forgive, surrender, and let go. And this is the reason why we have eclipse. Let's get into the astrology, shall we? So on the 14th we've had an eclipse, on the 28th we have an eclipse, and we're in between two eclipses. When that's happening, in a nutshell, that's really fucked up. It's so fucked up because the energy is intense. What does the eclipses bring? Breakups, argumentative energy, triggering energy, health problems. Anyone else looking at their body and thinking, what's going on? I'm young and because I'm doing it. It's like, why is my knees playing up? Why is I'm 42 years old, yeah? I'll be 43 in December, but come on. I still feel like I'm young at heart. I still feel like I'm young and I still got a lot of shit to give. So it will be trigger points in your life. So on the 28th, the eclipse. This is a very life-changing energy, guys. Okay? So it's really intense, and I just want you to know, as much as you hate me saying this, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's happening for you and it's happening for me. As much as we don't like the energies, it's happening. It's happening because it needs to happen so we can evolve and grow. Okay? Yes, it is a full moon as well. So this is a very life-changing eclipse. It's about letting go. It's about moving forward. It's about, look, kicking or screaming. This energy is going to make you move forward whether you like it or not. Now, you can move forward and let go of anything that doesn't serve you, or you can carry on holding on to until next year. What that will do is trap the energy in your physical body, and you know what that does. So this eclipse happens in the energy of Ashwani. Now, what does Ashwani means? It's about healing. This energy is all about healing. And this energy is in Aries. This is deep healing. Deep healing from what? Trauma. Trauma that happened to us when we were children. Think about the worst case scenario that happened to you when you were children, teenager, an adult. I don't care what it is. It's trauma. And it's trauma that is held within you. And this is why the energy is here for us. We need to look at what's going on within us and what we haven't let go of. Am I frozen for anyone else, guys? Am I frozen for anyone else? I will be replaying this on my YouTube channel so you can watch it again later on. Am I frozen for anyone else? And I'm not doing any readings. Mama, if you can post it up, that would be great. I'm not doing any readings until 12 o'clock. In about 20 minutes. No, half an hour. 40 minutes. I'm just looking at the... So I'm not doing any readings right now. You froze. I don't know why. I'm green over here. Am I good? Can you guys put a thumbs up? Because some people are saying I'm frozen and I'm green on here. I'm good. Okay. Anyway, I will be reposting this. Thank you, guys. I will be reposting this on my YouTube channel. Again, it's affecting the energy, your electric devices and all of that. All right. So again, this is about deep healing, deep trauma, anything that you know that you're holding on to that you need to let go of. You need to really look at that thing and go, is it serving me? Is it making me sick? Am I mentally frustrated by it? Do I keep attracting the same sort of circumstances, the same sort of person? This is what you need to know. Okay. Sorry, Jackie, I'm not doing any readings until 12. It can highlight true feelings. You need to bring out these feelings that you've been holding on to and the reason for it. You need to, these feelings that you've been holding on to during this time frame, because it's a very karmic in nature, is actually going to come up. It's like you can't ignore these emotions and these feelings anymore. It's not possible. You can't do it. It's going to come up. It's going to be highlighted. And again, the reason for this is so you can move up and move out of the energy. You know what happens when we have trauma or something bad happens to us, past recent energy? We store it in our physical bodies now, don't we? Oh, no, don't apologize, Jackie. We store this energy in our physical body. Any trauma, any sadness, we store it within us. And the one thing about human beings that I do know is that when we store it within us and we don't let it go, it somehow manifests into... So people always talk about... If I'm connecting to somebody and I can see that they've got the energy of cancer around them, and I go, oh, do you have heart problems? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I can see that your heart chakra is illuminated. Are you holding on to something within your heart chakra? Because you know it can cause breast cancer. Pain in your heart can cause problems like this. Pain in your throat when you don't say what you need to say can cause thyroids, whatever you call it, problems with the throat. Can't speak up. You don't say what you need to say. Sometimes people store the energy in their brain, over-analyzing, overthinking things, worrying it. What does it cause? Problem with your eyes, headaches, that sort of energy, thyroids. So do you see what I'm saying? Your body is talking to you when there's something not well. If they say the left side of your body is divine masculine, the right side of you is divine the left side of you where your heart is divine feminine, the right side is divine masculine. If you're worrying about something in the present or in the future, that's when you start to have pain on this side of you. It could be money, it could be a relationship, it could be security, it could be your health, whatever it may be. It will manifest in your physical body. It's your body's way of talking to you, going, hello, fucking pay attention to me. What are you holding on to? Let it go. If you're worrying about something from the past that you need to let go of, because there's no way of going back, then something on the left side of your body is going to affect you. So it's crazy. I have been listening to 528 hertz every single day. I'm telling you now, you say listen to that for 28 days. Healing is insane. Astral traveling for me, absolutely insane, like crazy. I'm brain training myself. I'm doing the brain train. I'm releasing things that doesn't serve me. I'm going into the astral body because I want to learn to control my spiritual body with my physical body and get them to align so I can manifest all the shit that I need to manifest here in the physical world. I know how to do it, but I haven't been doing it. So now let's go back to the astrology thing. So this is about letting go. So during these aspects of the eclipse, it's about letting go. It's going to trigger us, yes. You need to ask yourself, why do you get triggered by certain situations? It's here to help you. It's here to help with unresolved issues. Everything that you suppressed and everything that you buried is not good, guys, because if you bury the shit, it means you're going to get physically sick. Simple as that. If your mental body, your spiritual body, and your physical body is not in alignment and intertwined with each other, you're done for. You're going to have dizzy spells, anxiety turning into depression. You pop the pills, you're going to have problems with your solar plexus, your base chakra, your heart chakra, all the chakras all you got in your body. It's all going to be out of alignment. So you've got to get those things up and out. The reason why you have to look at your trauma, your sadness, and your heartache is because you need to bring it up, and it's like puking it out, getting rid of it from the physical, mental, spiritual body. Get it out. Get it out. It could talk about relationships. It could talk about relationships with anyone, your lover, your family, your friends, your colleagues at work, wherever, whatever platform it is. This is all about being triggered. It's all about getting it up and getting it out. Now, on the same day, the planet Jupiter, which is the largest planet, the planet of wisdom, is in opposition of Mars. Now let's talk about Mars. So if we talk about Jupiter, Jupiter is the spiritual teacher. Jupiter represents expansion and prosperity. It's like the wisdom planet. But then you mix it in with Mars. Mars is the planet of war, action, energy, argumentative energy. It's like if you lose your energy, it's getting it back, but you need to get your energy back for the good things, not to argue. You don't revitalize yourself to have an argument with somebody that you can't stand. No, you have to use this energy in a more constructive way. When you have the planet of Jupiter with Mars and they're in opposition, it will make it very challenging, because also we've got Saturn, the planet Saturn, also just decided to come into the party and, you know, make problems for everybody. And the planet of Saturn represents karma. Saturn represents work, health, the intensity. It is aspecting that lunar eclipse on the 28th, which is like all of this energies together. And it is next to, it conjuncts and is next to this star called Ellie Sheridan. It's a fixed star, so it's next to a star. And it is combined with the energy again of Mars and Saturn. You put Mars and Saturn together. Fuck's sake. Who is Saturn in my house? Me, because I'm a Capricorn. Who is Mars in my house? My daughter, because she's an Aries. I'm staying well away from that girl, right? Because I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of days. When you put Saturn, basically Saturn is the father of the zodiac sign. I like shit in order. I like things to be balanced. And then you mix it with the Aries, which is the child of the zodiac sign. You got the father and you got the child of the zodiac sign in one house. It's like two titans. Bang! Just like loggerheads. Fuck. And then I got my brother, who's also an Aries. So now I have to deal with two Aries. I don't think so. I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to just turn my back. I'm going to keep meditating and keep my head down and shut the fuck up. That's what I'm going to do. So Saturn governs Capricorn, Aries governs Mars, which is the planet of war. It's a bit too much. But again, this talks about karmic energy, work, health, intensity in your life. This is all going to come up. And again, it's all in this lunar eclipse energy. Saturn, when you've got Mars and Saturn together, I tell you, when you put me and my daughter together, it's like watching a movie. Take some popcorn out, because one of us is going to kill each other. And this does represent, when you combine Mars and you combine Saturn, it can be a very violent energy. Look at the world we're living in right now. The war, argumentative energy, weapons of war. It's all too much. It's like destruction to a very high octave. It's very high. So I'm going to advise you guys, it's not going to get any lighter. Just to let you know, not right now. We chose to be here during this time frame. It's just about how we're going to respond to what's going on outside of our worlds. Now, I bet if you're anything like me, our response to something triggering is just to cry, to be depressed, to be upset, to scream and to shout. That never worked for me in the past. I don't know why I did it, but it's an automatic trigger that you're going to lose it. You're going to be angry. You're going to be upset. Remember that whatever goes on in your outside world, if it's tumultuous, it doesn't need to change your internal world. What's important for survival, for self-preservation, is not what's going on in your outside world. It's what's going on in your internal world. So even though I'm seeing buildings crumbling down upon me and everyone is trying to throw tomatoes on me and, you know, all this shit, as long as you can throw all the tomatoes at me you want, okay? All the buildings can crumble down all around me. But I'm going to center my shit. I'm going to get myself centered. If you would like a personal astrological reading from me, you're going to have to email me and I'll give you the details on that. But yes, I do personal astrology. So this is the time to look inward. This is a good time for meditation. It is going to set things in motion for you guys. If things have been stagnant for a while, it's going to set things in motion. It is not a good time, okay, to start a new job. It is not a good time to start a new business. You can plan, write it down, and when this energy is done, then you can start being active. But you need to already manifest this business, this new job. Manifest it like you have it now. But honestly, guys, it's not the best time to sign any sort of contracts, new business ideas. You can implement them on paper, but I wouldn't take action on it. I've got so many ideas that I want to do for my business, but I can't do it right now because I know that whatever is going to happen, it's going to be tumultuous, so I'm going to wait. So it's not a good time for getting married unless you have to and you're planning on getting married in the next couple of months, days or weeks, and you have no choice. If you got to do it, it just means that it's destined and it was in your destiny to experience these things during this time frame. You are a highly evolved soul. I salute you. But this is not a good time for any sort of procedures. So hospital, that sort of stuff. You can make business plans. Yes, I am currently busy with business plans are good because you're planning for your future. I just feel like the energy during this time frame, if you don't have a choice, you have to do it because it's a part of your destiny plan. All I'm saying is it's just really tumultuous. This energy is so tumultuous. So I wouldn't do any procedures, any sort of getting married, new jobs, beginning a new business, because the energy is so heavy that it's heavier than usual. If you, again, have no choice, then go ahead, do it. It's a part of your destiny plan. On the 29th to the 30th of October, we've got Mars, again, the planet of war, and Mercury. They come together. Mercury is the planet of communication and mental. So anytime we're in the energy of Mercury, it means we're going to overanalyze and overthink things, whether you like it or not. It's just the way it is. We're going to overanalyze and overthink things. But it also talks about communication. So be careful of what you say. Annalisa Souza. Be careful of the words that you speak. When Mercury and Mars come together, by the way, it's in Libra. So you've got Mars planet energy, which is my daughter, and then you've got Mercury, which is communication and mental thought, in Libra, which is my mum. So this is going to bring turbulence for the next 2-3 weeks, etc., etc. This is a very good time frame, guys, to ground your energy. Meditation is important. I've been meditating all week, listening to 528 hertz, 10 minutes every day, and then at night I'm actually listening to 8.5 something hertz. It's about aligning the spiritual body, and it's about DNA repair. So it's one of those two. DNA repair and spirituality, tapping into the spiritual. I'm literally on Audible, listening to reprogramming myself, listening to astrological placements and all of that sort of energy. So yeah, basically that's what's happening. Thank you for your gifts, guys. It doesn't guarantee your reading. I'm only doing astrology like it says there on the screen. Thank you for all your gifts. I will be back in about half an hour to do readings. So you need to ground your energy during this time frame. Okay. It's going to be intense for every one of us. It's not going to leave any of us out. I don't care if you're a highly evolved soul. Things are going to happen. I mean, even the monks, you know, in the high mountains of Tibet, they're still human too, and they're feeling certain things. So they're going to be triggered by certain things as well. I'm just letting you know that this is the time frame for absolute meditation. I always recommend meditation. What are these beats? So I listen to binaural beats and hemisync. So again, you can watch this on my YouTube and you can Google it. I always listen to HZ frequencies. How long is this bad energy? I wouldn't say it's bad energy. It's intense energy, Zane. And it's here to help us evolve and grow. It's here to help us heal trauma. It's here to help us vomit out the things that we're holding on to from the past. It's like, I always say to people that I read for privately, what are you holding on to? You know, what do you need to let go of? I did a reading for this woman. And her reading, out of all the thousands of readings, really stood out for me. And it was because her father wasn't, I think he was like he drank. And then he molested her and he's crossed over. So when I did a reading for this woman, such a beautiful soul. I can connect. I don't look at the aesthetics. When I do a private reading from you, I don't see your physical body. I see the soul part of you. And she was such a beautiful soul. And her father, the one who did her dirty when she was a little girl, comes forward. And I said to her, there's a man here for you. And he kept on telling me, I'm sorry. And she was saying to me, I could see her starting to get a bit tense. And she was with her daughter, because I did a reading for her daughter and she recommended me to get a reading for her mum. And when her father came forward from the other side, and he kept on telling me to tell her, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She doesn't need to forgive me. She can feel what she needs to feel about me. But I did not know what I know now until I crossed over. When you cross over to the other side, and it happened to me and my mother when I had open heart surgery 4 times and I got a 5th one to come. You go on the other side and they do what is called a life review. In this life review, they will show you, some of us don't get a life review, some of us don't need it, but I had a life review, as did my mother, when she had a burst appendix on her birthday, on her 45th birthday. My mum had to go into hospital because she had a burst appendix. Really? I'm like, do you really contract? That's what you signed, Mum? That's what you chose to experience in your life? Having a burst appendix on your birthday? Okay, a highly evolved soul. What they do is they show you that life review. And that life review will show you all the things that you said and done, good and bad. This is how you are your own judge. They keep saying that God is the judge. God is the jury. You have done this and you have done that. You must go to hell. Whether you believe in God or you don't, God loves us. God is the creator of us. God doesn't look at us in that way. If you have children, it doesn't matter what your children do, good or bad. You love them regardless. Correct? Same way as the God source. Now, you are your own judge and jury when you cross over to the other side. And how are you the own judge and jury? What happens is, all the people that you did something wrong to, that you hurt, that you thought negative words, that you said negative words, that you had negative emotions, guess what happens? You become that person. Even if it's a stranger in the car, you become that person. And you will see how your thoughts, your words, and your emotions affected that soul. Your words, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts attached to that soul energy. And that person becomes what you think of them. If you think they're an asshole, they're ugly, they're terrible, they're this, you have just added something onto that person's soul. When you cross over to the other side and you have a life review, you start to see the pain that you caused on that person, whether it's a thought, words, or feeling. You start to see what you did to that person. And I tell you, I felt like shit. And it was from 0 to 31 when I had my open heart surgery, where I had to look at all the lives of the people that came into my life that I hurt, that I did, my daughter, my mum, my dad, my brothers, strangers, friends, the things that I thought. Like, thoughts are things, guys. And when you think badly of somebody that you know or you don't know, that thought attaches to that soul, and that soul becomes more of the arsehole, the shady. It's like that sort of energy. So you are looking through the eyes of the person. I can't tell you, Charlotte, how long I was gone for. Because for me, it was my own personal, it was my near-death experience, my OBE, my out-of-body experience. For me, it's like I was gone for like 10 years, but my open heart surgery was 9 hours long. There's no such thing as time on the other side. Time was created by man. The calendar and the clock was created by man. So we know when to wake up and go to work, and when we know when to go to bed. So going back to this person that I read for, her father kept on apologizing. Now, I have no idea what he's apologizing for. All I know is I'm connecting to this man who, according, she told me, he molested me when she was a child. He was violent and he was aggressive. And I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I know now. So the souls on the other side have to look through our eyes and feel the pain that they caused upon us. Feel it. Feel it. Feel the pain and the hurt and the sorrow that he caused upon her. When he did what he did, he had to feel what she felt. That is purgatory. That is hell for me. I feel sorry for Hitler, okay? Because Hitler massacred and killed all of these people. Now, in his life review, if he's killed 1 million people, you're going to have to look through the eyes of every single person that you murdered, you hurt, you killed, you said bad things to. And I'm sorry, but you're going to have to feel those emotions, that pain, that momentary pain, because it's like you need to know what it feels like. That's how you judge your damn self. You are your judge and your jury. And then you go back and you go, fuck, I can't believe I did that. And then God will say, well, because you did all of that, you're going to have to go back in and balance out your fucking karma. Your karma is like 1 million karmic energy that you have to, and you can't do it in one life. So you're going to have to keep coming back again. Now, I personally don't want to come back here into the physical world. As lovely as it is, it's really intense. It's really hard. So I'm like, how do I balance out my karma? How do I not come back here? And God says, you're not going to like it, Anna. And I'm like, just tell me what it is. Forgive, let go, surrender. Now, I know that you and I, it's not easy to forgive the person that beat the shit out of you, the person that cheated and lied to you, the person that always told you you are nothing and you will resort to nothing. Listen, them people there, you had a soul contract with them. You asked them to show up for you, to make you who you are today. Okay, those people that belittled me, bullied me at school because I had curly hair and my skin was brown. I mean, really, but okay. It's like, I had to learn through those bullies to love my hair. Now, apparently, according to people are paying to get curly hair. And I'm like, aha, I got it naturally. It's as simple as that. You have to learn to love yourself. That's the other thing. It's like you cross over to the other side, don't pay attention to the physical vessel, but you pick this body to have your experience here in the physical world. Okay? You pick this physical body to have this experience here. The problem with us people is that we don't love ourselves enough. We'll take care of everybody else, but we never take care of ourselves. And when you don't take care of yourselves, how the hell are you going to take care of everybody else? The other thing is, if thoughts become things, we have a tendency as human beings to say, one day, I'm going to have my blessings, the relationship. One day, I am going to be abundant. One day, I will be healthy. Let me give you some bad news right now. One day is always going to be one day further away from you when you say one day. How about change the words from one day to day one? Day one of being happy and healthy. Day one of being abundant. Day one, I attract to me what I need in my life because I already have it, because it's what I want, it's what I deserve, because it is my birthright. To be here on earth, it is my birthright. So change the one day word to day one. Every time you say that word, guys, one day I will be healthy. One day I'm going to have the relationship. One day is always a day of fucking way. It's like it will come to you in 20 years time. Change one day to day one. Day one of health and love and prosperity and abundance and healing. This is day one that I'm not going to think about all the things that could go wrong. Day one. One day into day one. Can you do that for 21 days and see what happens? One day is a good sentence. When you come into the physical world, we are programmed by the physical world to do what? You're born, you go to school. Why do we go to school? To learn. Learn what? Spellings. Spellings. So I learned to talk, learn how to spell. So do you know that spellings are casting spells? If you say it, you think it, and you feel it, amen. Day one of being blessed. So if you are going, thank you for your gift. So if I have mantras that I say every day, and you can take my mantras. I don't care. And I will repost this on my live so you can write it down. I say these words every day, and I repeat these words 3 times, and there's like 4 or 5 things that I say. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. That's me talking to the universe and every soul out there. I love all of you. I'm sorry for the things that I done. Please forgive me for what I done. Thank you for forgiving me. It's sending out an energy ripple frequency to the universe, to the ether, to the world, to the field, whatever you want to call it, okay? And then I say, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. And I'm claiming those words for myself. But then I think about you lot. Healthy are we, happy are we, holy are we. So I think about me, and then I think about we. Because we are all under the same umbrella. We are all brothers and sisters. If I'm angry and pissed off, that energy ripples out to all of you. And it's like you're going to feel what I'm feeling, and I feel what you're feeling, and the energies just mix up. So could you imagine? Ho'oponopono, 100%. So can you imagine if the whole of the universe, every single one of us, brothers and sisters, are aligned, no matter what our religious beliefs are? Could you imagine if all of us are in alignment? That means Mother Earth is going to be vibrational on our vibrational wavelength. So Mother Earth will heal with us as well. Because we're killing our planet, for crying out loud. I mean, look at what we're doing. Destruction, war, bombs, what the... I mean, we're like the worst kind of species. Why? Because we kill each other off. like human beings kill off the creatures in the sea, the animals. We kill each other off. We're like the worst kind of species. And we have not evolved. We're growing, we're getting better, but we need to go faster. We need to evolve quicker. The other thing that I say is I am a magnet to money, health, happiness, love. I'm a magnet to money, health, happiness, and love. These are the words that I say. I don't chase money, I attract money. Bob Proctor, 100%. Money goes where it is invited and stays where it is welcome. Shall I break that sentence down? Let's do it. If I'm the energy worrying, if I'm Anna worrying about my bills and my debts and all of this shit, I'm worried. Okay, I'm worried about money. The energy of money comes into my matrix and looks at my energy and goes, well, I can't really stay here for long because look at her. She's worrying about bills. She's worrying about debts. She's worrying about not having the job, the money, or the prosperity. I can't really linger here for a while. So I'm going to go somewhere else. Now, if I'm in the energy of money comes to me, it's an energy frequency. I visualize that I'm already abundant. I visualize that I already have everything that I need. I visualize that I am already who I am, my higher and my true self. Then money's going to go, ooh, look at her. She's in the energy of abundance. So I'm going to stay with her. That is what money does. It works the same way for love, guys. It works the same way for love. It works the same way for prosperity. It works the same way for whatever the hell you want to manifest. You are a soul having this human experience. You are here to manifest and, what is it called? Manipulate the energy. Thank you for that. You are here to manipulate the energy of the physical planet, the physical world. Have you noticed in your life you say something and then you're like, I knew that was going to happen. That's so weird. I saw it. I felt it. I tuned into it and I saw it happening. Be it for you or someone else. That's how you manifest. There's something else I need to tell you. And I do feel like you should write it down. So go and get a pen and paper. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right, guys. Woo. Ready? Ready? Say, for example, you have a relationship in your life, a situation in your life, an illness in your life, and you feel like you've learned everything that you need to learn from it. By the way, illness is teaching you something. For those of you who already know me, I am going to repeat this story again because for those of you who don't know me, I just want to let you know. This girl here, that's my sister. Her name is Siobhan. I've known this girl since I was 12 years old. She has 2 daughters, 7 years old and a 12-year-old. She was diagnosed with breast cancer about 6 or 7 years ago. And she crossed over. She's already on the other side. This girl's with me all the time. 1111 is our sign. I don't look for 1111 just on my phone because that's easy. This girl gave me 1111 on the clouds. I asked her, are you with me? And she put 1111 in the clouds. And it was so crazy how it all happened. I literally was outside. I was smoking with my daughter and I was punched my daughter in the arm. I was like, what does that say? And it was a clear sky. And in this clear sky, and I did put a picture up of it, it has 11. It literally is 1-1 and it is together made out of clouds at night in the sky. I'm a firm believer of signs and synchronicities and symbols. When you see 1111, that's the door, that's the portal. Now, there are some things in our life where, did you know that if you go in and you listen to your soul body, you can remove certain aspects or certain things in your life that you don't want there anymore? There are very powerful words. And again, you can listen to these words on my YouTube and you can write it down. But there are things that I say when I'm done with a contract. So say I have this contract with this person and this person is toxic as hell. I say words. Before I say these words, I look at the lessons that I had learned. This person had taught me about healthy boundaries. This person has taught me about empathy and compassion and kindness and understanding. This person has taught me to love myself so much more. Self-respect. This person has taught me, you know what? I don't need to be in this relationship with you because you're trying to control me. I'm out. I find my power. If you're in that sort of relationship, whatever it may be, or you're in a situation that you can't deal with anymore and you're done and I've learned this and this from it, say these words. You got your pen and papers ready? Thumbs up, let me know. Or again, you can watch it on YouTube and you can write it down later on. I now remove, renounce, recant, revoke, denounce, destroy, and uncreate all contracts and agreements, or agreements and contracts that doesn't serve me in this lifetime for my highest good. Amen. You can even add a name. I destroy this contract between me and blah, blah, blah. Love and light. Whatever. I say these words 3 times. And guys, do not say it in hate. Do not say it in anger. Say it when you're just on a nice level of peace. You're good to go. You're destroying a contract that doesn't serve you anymore for your highest good. And it's going to be sent in love. Only love. Love is a pure tone. I now remove, I renounce, I recant, I revoke, I denounce, destroy, and uncreate all and any agreements or contracts that does not serve me in this lifetime for my highest good. Amen. Now, once you've said these words and you mean it with your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul, you're going to feel weird for the next couple of days. And you're going to start to see things fade away. Things are going to start to slowly go away from you. And then you say to the universe, give me what I need and something better, or something better, or something better. You are creating a dialogue with the universe, right? You're creating a dialogue with the universe. You're creating a dialogue with your angels. You've all got angels. When I crossed over to the other side and I had my near-death experience of 31 after my open heart surgery, which was 9 hours long, I was told by the divine source, and it didn't feel like anything else but pure love, so I know I got it from source. I was told that every human being walking on earth has a guardian angel assigned to them. I don't care what your religion is. I do not. You have a guardian angel assigned to you from the moment that you're born to the moment you die. You have guides and your loved ones. Some of us can see and hear them because we're more sensitive to their energy. Others of us are so governed by the physical trauma and the physical world that our intuition, our soul, is so, it's like there's a veil that is in, there's a veil that's been put through our physical eyes that we can't see the other side because we're too much in the physical world. There's that saying, be of the world but don't be in it. Be of the world because the world is inside of you, but don't be an observer. It took me 10 years to be an observer of my world, and practice makes perfect, guys. It's not going to come to you in one day of meditation. This is like 8 years of pure meditation, 1 hour long, being out in Mother Nature, listening to the birds and the bees, the wind and the trees, going swimming. This is like asking from my angels and my guides for signs and synchronicities that they're with me. Now, I've had clients message me going, Anna, you know, I've asked for signs and symbols and I'm not getting it. And I go, are you asking for signs and symbols like this? Okay, my angels, if you really exist, I need 2 sparrows. I need 3 rainbows. I need to see 1111 at 1111, and I need to see 55 on a car. I also need to see, you know, a bunch of, you know, what's it called? I need to see a couple of roses, you know, in a heart shape. Okay, it has to be in a heart shape. Okay, I need to see 5 blue feathers in front of me. I mean, you that's not how you ask. Everybody wants signs and synchronicities, and then they're like, I want a partridge in a pear tree. I want, I want 5 blue feathers. I need to see a pink elephant walk by. I need to see a couple of sparrows that are, red. No. Simple. And I'm like, dude, when you're asking for signs and synchronicities, our angels and guides are so simple. They're so easy. I want to see a pink elephant. Where are you ever going to see a pink elephant? I want to see, okay, ask for something so crazy and wait. Wait for it. Because when I ask for a pink elephant, you're thinking that you're going to see this pink elephant in a certain way. But you might turn on your TV and then all of a sudden there's a child show and there's a pink elephant on the screen. That's your sign. But you're waiting to see an actual pink elephant walk by you on the street, because there's a circus going by. No, it don't work like that. I literally asked my angels when I was at the beginning of my whole spiritual stage. I'm like, I need to see my name next to 1111. I don't care how I get it. And I literally told my daughter, and I took a picture of it when I saw it. So I'm driving in the car and I said to my daughter, you know what? I asked the angels, I asked my guardian angel to show me a sign. Yeah, and she's like, what did you ask for, Mum? And I go, I need to see my name and I need to see 1111. And she was like, oh, that's easy enough. I was like, really? How are you going to get that? Are you going to see your name first? Or are you going to see 1111 first? Well, what is it? Or you're going to hear your name being called out. I said, I don't know. I'll just wait for my angels. It didn't happen straight away. A couple of days later, I'm in the car with my daughter and I'm driving. And my daughter's like, Mum, look. And guess what? Lo and behold, there is a license plate in the car. It literally says, it literally, I swear down, on this license plate, and I will try, I'm going to post it up if I still have the picture. And my name is, you spell Anna with 2 N's, but on this license plate, this is what it said. It said Anna 1111 on the license plate. I kid you not. It was so crazy that I asked for something so specific. I didn't know how I was going to receive this insight. It came in the form of a license plate that I literally had to take a picture of it because it was the car in front of my car. And I was like, thank you. And do me another thing as well. When you see these signs and synchronicities, don't go, is that my sign? Yes, it is. It's your sign. Stop second guessing it. It's your damn sign. So pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities and all the weird happenings in your life. It's because your soul is awakening to who you are here in the physical world, why you're here. So just remember that, guys. Remember that. Right. I see it's 12:01. I'm going to be coming off and logging back on so I can do some readings. Tammy, you're going to be the first one on my list. Tammy, thank you for all the gifts that you've sent me, sweetheart. I will put you on my list first, but I do ask for a specific gift. I'm going to log off now. I will also be posting this on my YouTube later on so you can watch it again. If you want to write a couple of things down, please do. If it connects to your soul and your heart and it makes sense to you, this is for you. I love you. I'll see you in 2 seconds. I'll be back right now. Log off and log in.